The 1986 Mets won 108 games in the regular season as baseball's dominant team. But as one sports writer wrote, life is easy. The World Series is hard. The challenge for the Mets was coming back from 2 runs down, facing elimination in the bottom of the 10th inning of Game 6 of the World Series. 3 hits, a wild pitch, and an epic at-bat linking Mookie Wilson and Bill Buckner forever produced an almost unthinkable conclusion.
Little roller up along first, behind the bag. It gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight, and the Mets win it.
It was 27 years ago today.
The ultimate not top 10.
Yeah, the not top 10 didn't exist then, but it's here now. This is a Brazilian third division league game, and this official here has a bird swooping down 3 different times in his way.
Blackhawks Lightning. This is the Lightning's Radko Gudas, and the puck goes off of his skate and into the net. Eventually credit to Jonathan Taves. Lightning would go win in overtime.
Game 6 of the ALCS between the Tigers and the Red Sox. We're going to sling this ball around, but what you really need to keep an eye on is this rundown here with Prince Fielder. He's going to dive back towards the back, comes up just a little short. The effort was there, maybe the wingspan was not. Just shy of third base. Jim Leland, yep, that's making the cut.
UFC 166, John Dodson.
That's a great move,
yes,
right?
Here we go.
10.
Oh, no.
That's not a 10.
Could not pull it off. He knocked out Daryl Montague, and then the real show happened afterwards when he looked like a fool. You know, he laughed at himself.
A lot of energy after that fight. This is Vanderbilt, Georgia. The kicker, Kerry Spear, warming up and just goes right on his back there. Sort of in the style of Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown's reaction to all this, cover your eyes. Here's the thing, Vanderbilt won. Vanderbilt beat Georgia. And
LSU, Ole Miss. Ole Miss with the win. Here's the celebration, right? You shock LSU, you need a Gatorade bath, right? They're looking for Hugh Freeze, but the offensive linemen, Jared Duke and Patrick Junick, they can't find them.
I like when they start consulting and looking at each other, like, where are we going?
They're waiting, they're waiting, they're waiting. Usually it's from behind now. Just dump the Gatorade all over.
Really, really poor execution there. This is Real Madrid and Juventus, and this is Arturo Vidal trying to score, and instead just he gets some air, kicks up some dirt, and Real Madrid gets the win.
Broncos coach Trindon Holiday, I'm sure he heard about this hit. Here comes kicker Pat McAfee laying down the work. There it is, McAfee, then randomly assigned to be drug tested a day later. He tweets out, guys, make one random tackle, end up on a random steroid test. Must be my upper body of an adolescent.
When you can laugh at yourself, that's funny. I appreciate that. Game 1 of the World Series between the Cardinals and Red Sox, you knew that this was making the cut the second it happened. Steven Drew, the pop-up, Adam Wainwright, and Yadier Molina. Miscommunication there, and you see Wainwright with his hands on his knees. That pretty much says everything. A lot of gaps made in that game for the Cardinals, but they've bounced back.
Back to soccer, #1 corner kick, and this is Stefan Kiesling, heads it in, appears to score.
Great goal, right?
Referee Felix Birch counts the goal, but the ball clearly hit the outside of the net and then goes in.
I will say from the other angle, though, it did look like a goal.
The goal would stand, and that would be the difference
right.
in this match.
I would be livid.
Yes, it would be. Is it good enough to unseat our reigning worst of the worst high school football in Washington? Columbia River taking on Skyview. River trailing by 1. They missed the field goal because it's blocked. Skyview, they celebrate, but Riverview senior, or make that River senior, Reese Keller, smartly picks up the ball and scores.